All right, y'all. Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, y'all. Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa, and I'm in the building with you guys today. Today we have a very interesting read here. And I'm so excited to get into this energy. But let me do my introduction first. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump into this energy here, y'all. Child, this snow got me dry as a good thing bird, honey. I've been outside trying to prep my steps and shit because I got the stairway to heaven to the front of my house. I stay up on top of a hill. And so I got 11,000 steps come up to my front door. So I got to get them clear. Honey, and my steps should be named fuck them steps because I'm telling you, every time somebody hit the top of my steps, they be like, fuck them damn steps. They be like, you need to escalator because fuck them damn steps, bro. By the time they get to the top of the steps, like, I need to sit down. I got to take a break. I need to walk straight in the house. I need to sit down. That's why I got a lot of chairs and stuff on my porch. Thank God for me having a big old porch. You know, I got a big country porch. So by the time you get up there to the top, you can get up there and sit down, take your little break, and they be like, all right, I'm ready to go in the house now. I can caught my breath. I can walk in the house now. But yes, hi, Grand Rising. I am having an awesome day. I decided to spend my morning with you guys before I go and get my last little things I need in preparation for the snowstorm that's gonna come because they say the snow gonna be here around 3-4 o'clock. So I'm gonna give y'all 2 hours real quick. Run up here to the family of the dollars, honey. Go in there and get me some snacks because that's what I'm going to get. But I got food. Put it like that. I got foods. Okay. But yeah, we're going to get some snacks. We ain't got no snacks, and I know good and damn well I'm not finna be clacking no pots too much. Now I got some chili beans and some stuff like that already prepared. I might put on some turkey necks and something like that, you know, just some feel good food. But yeah, no. I don't function in the cold. I don't know. I mean, I cook. I don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna be hungry in the cold. But the way I cook in the summertime is different than the wintertime. And it's crazy because I know I love heat. My dad said, you're going to drown in heat. And I didn't know it was a thing that you could drown in heat, but you can. But I just love heat. It just makes me want to move. But in the cold, I don't give a damn if the kitchen cold, if the atmosphere around the kitchen, I mean, if the atmosphere, if the kitchen is warm and the atmosphere around my kitchen is cold, it's I don't know, it's just weird. I can just feel it and I don't like it. So I try to cook like one pot meals and, you know, things like that because, like I said, I don't have the mojo in the wintertime. I don't know. But nonetheless, I ain't gonna bore y'all with my life, child. We're gonna get into this reading. Hold on. One of my son's friends texting my other phone. You trying like to play on the phone, you got the damn, you got to check their ass at the door with that shit. Like, let me tell you something. Like that video be saying, let me tell you something, let me tell you something, let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something, baby. You better act like you know. Act like you know when you call my phone. Don't call my phone with that damn cackamamie ass shit playing on my phone because you won't talk to my child no more. You can't respect me. You can't talk to my son. But anyway, none of the less, child. We're gonna get into this energy. I don't know. Every time I get on my live and I have on my robe, before I can even get to talking, we've been up here 5 minutes. I promise you I put this robe on maybe 10 minutes before I clocked in on here. And baby, I feel like I'm going having a little heat stroke over here. I feel like I'm going through menopause because I mean, damn, my body just got hot as hell. So I feel like the temperature is gonna rise in this reading. Excuse me, today it's gonna be very very informational because somebody got you fucked up. That's what I heard. This code, this card right here. This card right here, God code, your downloads, what you going through, no fuck shit allowed. Baby, they better know it. They better motherfucker know it. That's why your archangels is not playing. You got two archangels out here, and then you have six goddesses out here. Girl, ma'am, sir, whoever the fuck is fucking with you better have several seats before they won't have no ass to sit on. You heard me? Because I don't know if y'all been listening to me these last couple weeks, but for those who have, you know what I'm talking about. You are going through an upgrade that is almost like it's upgrading your DEA. Like you are unlocking your God gene within your DEA. It's like these many ascensions that you have been having spiritually have been unlocking you to the point where it's like on Adventurous, that old movie on the Atari or whatever the fuck you call that shit. I said movie, I mean gaming system. And you know, you go to the secret room to get the dot and then go and win the game like that. That's what you in. Now you in the secret room trying to find your way around to find that motherfucking dot to take it to the correct place so that you can win the game. So while you're in the midst of your darkness, which was this dark night of the soul that you're currently going through or went through or you coming out of, and you went in and you found that gem that was that was hidden in that dark place within you, meaning you went deep within and healed your inner childhood, and that spark that once was that had died out because somebody put it out, you reignited that shit. Like it was just like a touch, like I was talking about yesterday. With your touch, you're reactivating certain parts of yourself by touching certain aspects within. That's why you gotta go within so you don't go without. There's certain things within you that you gotta put your hands on within you, because people with unholy, unclean hands have touched those parts of you. It's given beloved, touch me on the inside type shit. Yeah, these motherfuckers done touched you on the inside, all right, spiritually, to bind you up, lock you up, entrap your ass to they fucking bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? They thought they was gonna have a forever source when it came to you. They were gonna be able to plug into you forever. You were, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could just pull up like you was the new gas station on the block or some shit, and everybody trying to pull up and see what that gas hitting for, and your shit straight 93. You ain't got no other selections. You ain't selling shit but 93. You need anything besides 93, they're gonna have to go on down the road and find another gas station, because you got 93 in that race car gas. Everything to make your ass go fast, to blow past the competition and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? They only come to you, but it's exquisite. And that's what you work. Like, I'm gonna put it to you like this. It's like you was the underdog in the city and all the big dogs was hating on you, but even the big dogs knew in the midst of they hating that your day was gonna motherfucking come. Some of them prepared for it, some of them didn't, but they all fucking knew. Everybody knew that it was going to be a day and time that they were going to snap their motherfucking neck around and your ass was going to be on top. You was going to be like, hey, here we go. Ain't nobody invite you in here, lover boy. Get your ass on. Don't get up in my comments with that shit. You don't have the right to come in here and disrupt my fucking flow up in this bitch. Get your ass out of here. You don't like it? Go somewhere else. That's why I keep telling people, quit coming in people's lives and shit when you didn't get no personal fucking invite. Take them out, block and shit. Listen, y'all, don't come in here with that. Don't come in here being disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't, this is not your cup of tea. This is something that you don't fucking like. All this, that, and the third. Please go to your safe zone. Go to what's familiar unto you. Go to whatever the fuck makes you feel good. But don't come around here spewing your hatefulness, your fucking dark energy and shit. That's why y'all motherfuckers is barking. You talking about Bart Doggy. Bitch, you the one barking down in these comments with this stupid shit that you saying. You must be the very one. You must be one of the ones that didn't fucking prepare for the come up of the underdog. That's why you fucking mad. Cause your ass is one of the ones that's fucking grass because you fucking thought shit was sweet and you thought that all the shit that you did to cover your bases to not be, you know what I'm saying, caught up in the fucking aftermath of the person taking their correct position, taking their throne back that was they were overthrown from, taking their position back. Yeah. That's who we talking. We talking about you. You a part of that motherfucking tribe. That's why you out here barking. A hit dog gonna always motherfucking holler. But look at the bottom of the deck. Goddess downloading. That's what the fuck they mad about. That's what they hot about. Because they see the download and they can't stop it. They been the motherfucking super virus that's been fucking overtaking your damn the virus has been trying to overtake your programming. But no, again, you being reprogrammed with these God codes. You are being reprogrammed. New coding is being uploaded into your system. Your motherboard is being recalibrated to the point where these people, your codes that your motherboard is going to be producing is going to be so foreign. It's going to be in a it's going to be in a format to where it's going to be it's not going to be able to be understood by anybody else. They're not going to be able to understand you the way they understand everybody else. They're not going to be able to come in and figure you out like they go in and figure everybody else out to find a way to destruct you. Like you see how every leader that gets some type of motion behind them, they always find a way to sniff and snuff them out. They're not going to be able to do this with this class right here. This graduating class is on this timeline. This is going to be the end of that spiritual hijacking shit. Hijacking people's souls and cloning them and putting their conscious other fucking avatars and shit. This class of people who is on this timeline is going to be the reason why that shit stops. And when that shit stops, that's when the tsunami of awareness is going to overtake the masses. When they can't do what they've been doing to keep people alive through generation, century, and so forth, then that's when everybody gonna start quaking in their boots. Everybody gonna be damn near about to shit themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody is gonna be walking around with diapers on for fucking real. And probably with them little brown bags and shit, because they're gonna be hyperventilating and throwing up every time they see you or hear something new about you. Because they tried to trap you. But again, the light of God, the wisdom, the intellectual insight that you had, your faith strengthened your creative powers that put you in this unfuckwittable position. It's like in every movie, the real superheroes that's trying to take out the bad guys, if you really pay attention to it, if you understand it on a metaphysical level, the bad guy is the good guy and the good guys are the bad guys. Because again, they want to control what they can't control. Anything that's outside of their scope of support, anything that they cannot fucking control, they try to destroy. So what I'm getting is the end game with Thanos when he wiped out all of this artificial shit, all this extraterrestrial shit, and is trying to get things back to normality in a sense of when he said it's going back to that biblical verse, or I don't know if this was biblical. I think no, this is what was on those stones that was destroyed in that I forgot where it was located at, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That thing on stones that had them readings on that shit and said that this particular amount of the population gonna be wiped out and this that and this that and this that. That's what I'm getting. Your come up, your rise, your ascension back to the throne that they tried to steal from you, that they purposely that they infiltrated and held a position that did not belong unto them. I'm telling you, the fall down, the come down on this shit is gonna be unimaginable. It's gonna be to the point where they're going to wish they never even came here to begin with. See, this is what they feared. This is what they tried to stop, but they didn't know where it was coming from. So in the from the perception in which they're looking at it, they see that they feel like they have already won. But for the ones that aren't so arrogant, the ones that aren't so brazen, the ones that are looking at the true facts, the true statistics of how this shit finna play out, is trying to warn these motherfuckers who got all this air in their chest, who's trying to ignore the facts. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys seen that movie Big Hero 6, when they created them two portals where you go in one way, you come out the other way for easy travel. That portal traveling, that's what they were trying to implement into society, trying to create a stable portal transportation system to kind of like eliminate cars, because they was already so far in the future where everybody was already flying around in cars and shit like that. But human transportation, they were trying to basically like eliminate walking, flights and shit like that. So the scientists who created the portals and shit, and created this whole system and got it up and running to where the government was able to come in and test it out to see how it worked. He sacrificed his daughter. He put his daughter up there in the tripod to go through the portal and come back on the other side. But before he sent his daughter in, he was working with his arrogant ass partner who was told by another scientist, hey, we have something faulty going on in the inside in this thing. And he said, in the magnetic field, it was some type of off reading that he was getting. And then the arrogant scientist said, well, is it within the ramifications of, how they allow certain amount of room error when things happen, but still, be able to have a successful outcome? He said, yeah, it was going to be safe, but it wasn't. And his daughter was lost in the fucking metaverse that they accessed through these two portals. And he was stuck there until the little boy came and figured out what the fuck was going on and went in there and saved his daughter or whatever. Boom. But that's the analogies that I'm using. I'm trying to get you to understand the level in which this shit is going to happen, because they're downplaying this shit to a level to where, okay, let me stop because I'm finna click off this live and I'm finna start it over again to, change up the energy, because y'all sitting up in here trying to judge me about something you have no knowledge of. If you have no knowledge of what I'm speaking about, if you know not what I'm speaking about, if what I'm speaking about is disturbing you, please leave. Stop fucking leaving stupid ass comments about things you have no knowledge of. Of course, when you are fearful of the unknown, you're going to make stupid ass comments like you're making. But I'm telling you right now, I do not have to share my divinity with y'all. I can keep this shit to myself because I already fucking know. Y'all the ones that don't know, and you're fearful of the information that you are receiving. So therefore, that's why you coming in here saying, I'm lying, I'm this, I'm that. Now, had I been one of these other readers that come up in here and talk about what the fuck you want to hear, which is about who fucking who sucking who going to jail, who doing this, who doing that, y'all would have my shit lit like a motherfucking Christmas tree. Cause that's the shit y'all coming in here searching for. I'm giving you what you fucking need, not what you fucking want. So if you cannot comprehend what I'm saying, then you need to take your illiterate ass on somewhere to where you can comprehend what's being said. Go search for what you're looking for. Don't randomly come in here and click in my reading because you see the title and the title is intriguing, but what you're hearing ain't. So please, you interrupting my OGs that's trying to get their message. If I have to stop this reading again to correct this madness down here in my motherfucking comments, I'm coming off this shit. Because I do got other things to do. I do. I don't have to be here doing this. I do this because I love y'all. I care for y'all. And I'm trying to walk in my divine purpose. But if you're going to sit up here and disrespect me, stupid is as stupid fucking does. You play stupid games, you win stupid motherfucking prizes, ho. So keep that shit in mind. There you go again, talking about somebody need a Valentine. You need to go do some fucking homework with your silly ass. You don't even know. Clearly, you don't know what Valentine's Day stand for. Go look up the massacre. Go look up the massacre to what this pagan ass holiday stands for. And I bet your ass won't be sitting up in here talking that stupid shit no more. See, y'all want to come in here and play stupid games, but I don't have no stupid ass prizes to give out because I don't dwell in that energy. But you're not going to come up in here and disrespect me with what I'm trying to say. Now that I will say. You don't care and love me. You're coming in here and you're trying to tell me something that I'm not because you're fearful of the knowledge that I am giving out. That's what it is. So say what it is, not what it ain't. Don't try to sugarcoat something because you are afraid to admit why you're sitting here being ignorant in my comments. Because what you're saying don't have nothing to do with what I am divulging, the information that I'm divulging, I collected. So again, with your indoctrinated behind, go find you something else to do. You might not be a Christian, but you are religious based. You feel what I'm saying? You have some type of religious backing, some type of religious foundation as to why you're making the comments that you're making. Who cares about the language that I use? What does my choice of language have to do with the comments that you're making about me? You don't even know me. Now, if I stop what I'm doing and I pick up these cards and I start reading y'all the filth, then you're going to think I'm wrong. Because then you're going to be like, oh, how dare you put up my information? I mean, expose me like this. Because you exposing yourself because you want to come in here and try to challenge me. This is not Harry Potter. This is not none of that flim flam wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Go find you something to do. Don't play with me. Don't disrespect me. Now, back to the people who came in here for what I am offering. These people, their time is up. They got you fucked up. They should have just left you alone when they received fair warning. But again, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And that's what's wrong with these people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they know not what they are doing. They have no understanding of what it is that they're doing. That's why they are attacking you in the sense of what you are projecting. They want to deflect that shit because if they absorb it or receive it in the manner in which you are given, it's going to put them in a situation to where they're questioning their existence. But it's too late for questioning what they're doing because, again, they chose their side. They chose their master. They chose what way they was going to follow. And because now your evolution, your evolvement right now on your particular timeline, ain't no time for that fuck shit. You got two archangels right here protecting you in the midst of your download. So you're going to download, you're going to receive these downloads in peace. That's what I'm saying to you. Ain't nothing coming in to penetrate or stop what God has in store for you. Because again, I'm hearing, like I've been hearing all week, I'm going to make it. I'm not going to miss my mark this time around. I'm going to make it. I'm going to survive. I'm going to jump this timeline. I'm going to shift. I'm going to ascend. I'm no longer going to allow what these people are doing who are trapped in the matrix, these agents, to entrap me any further. You're breaking free of the matrix. That is like at the end of the matrix when Neo was dodging them bullets for them agents that they was, hardcore whooping ass up in that building with all them bullets and shit like that. That's where you are. Like, that's the determination that you have right now behind you completing this portion of your journey. Because again, for some of y'all been stuck here for a long time. And it didn't affect you until just now. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are waking up in the sense of they're tired of doing the same thing over and over again. It was okay because you knew what was coming. You know what was going. You knew what to expect. But the mundane energy, the lackadaisical energy, and that living on repeat shit, that record has broken. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all tired of that. So now that you are ready to accept what God has presented to you, meaning you're calling, you're ready to accept the next level, you're ready to step it up out this mug, your protection and your healing is happening. Your healing is happening at a rapid pace. It's like every day you wake up, you see a new version of yourself. It's like every day you do not hit the same. You hitting different every day, and it ain't that you hitting different every day to someone else. You're hitting different every day to yourself. It's like every day you learn something new about yourself. Every day you find yourself in awe or in amazement of yourself from what you have really learned. Because what I'm hearing is with that, some of you guys were studying so hard. Some of you guys were, just into your journey so hard, obtaining the information that God was sending your way that you didn't even realize how you were evolving. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't even realize how much work you had really done to yourself. You didn't realize how you chiseled your way out of it. It's like, I'm getting that. Okay. Another analogy for you. Avatar. When he met those underground moles. I think this is when he was traveling through that valley with them people trying to get to the other side. And those two tribes were battling. I think it was right after that or right at that, because they had to go through those particular tunnels to exit that particular valley. And those moles that were in there is the point I'm trying to make. Those creatures, their senses and how they felt their way through the tunnels and how they made new tunnels and how they knew where they were going and coming from. Their sensory system, how they seen around them, not by fleshly eyes, but spiritual eyes. Your senses, their chakras, they felt the world in a different way. They seen the world in a different way. That's what's happening to you. Your feelers, your senses are evolving in a way to where your perception of what is going on around you, again, is going to be on an people are not going to be able to comprehend how you perceive the world around you, because again, your feelers and your perception, your senses are upgrading. So this is with this magical power here. This is what I'm getting from this card here. Your magical powers are upgrading with this Isis energy here. And so within respect to that, it's like the reason why I can't even get it out. Somebody's upset at what I'm saying, but I'm going to say what I'm saying. The most beautiful part about it is you did all this in the darkest part of your life thus far. Hopefully you won't have to go this dark again, but this is the darkest place you've been thus far in your life. And you were able to do all of this and have this type of evolution, self-evolution in this darkness. So when you come back up to the light, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to look with fleshly eyes anymore. Your perception is on a extraterrestrial level. You hear and feel and see shit that people around you can't hear, see, or feel. And it makes people very uncomfortable. It makes people want to do something to you. It makes people want to destroy you because, again, it irritates everyone around you. And what do people in this stage and age in life want to do to things that they don't understand? Destroy it and try to recreate it on a level to which they can comprehend, they can understand, and they can digest and process. You feel what I'm saying? They cannot fuck with you on a regular level or on the level which has been now considered to be normal or regular. You feel what I'm saying? People are becoming too complacent with being put in a particular category instead of earning their place in life. You earned your place in life regardless. You never become complacent. You allow the person to put you in a particular category. Your actions, what you did, what you said, how you treated yourself, the knowledge you obtained, put you in your own category. Not nothing that anyone else said or did. And then you had the nerve to come out looking nothing like what the fuck you went through. You came out looking like a beautiful angelic goddess. And people is just mad. Just mad. They mad at your fucking level up. They mad at it. They mad at your level up. And this rebirth right here with this Oya energy here. Yeah, you, your children, and your children to come. Because somebody finna have another baby. I'm just sorry to tell you that. Somebody finna have another damn baby. That's why you're getting your life in order. And it's like your concentration, your focus, everything is in the is growing. Everything you do is pushing you forward. I'm hearing forward movement is the only movement. Anything and everything that you're doing right now is propelling you forward. Your determination is grounding you. Your perception is guiding you. Your discernment is keeping you safe. Your distance is what's pissing people off. Because your actions is putting you in a position to where you are unfuckwittable on so many levels. People can't even see you. You remember where Tony Yayo was in the video like this, like that, because he was on the run still making videos? That's how you are. You are a blur. When you pass by people, you are not seen. You just as a blur. By the time motherfucker blink and look to try to figure out what the fuck just passed by them, you already gone. Because everybody can't handle you, just like everybody can't handle the truth, the lights, the they can't handle justice, they can't handle balance, they can't handle order. Not real, genuine, true, authentic order, truth, balance, justice. It is on a non-comprehensional, if that's a word. People can't comprehend what the fuck you doing and what you got going on. Hey, let's say that. They can't comprehend you, and they want to make that your problem. That's not your problem, that's their problem. Because you can see from the issues that people are having with you, it's not you anymore, it's them. They can't meet you where you at, so they want to cause a problem for you in the area in which you're making them feel inferior or insecure, and make that shit your problem. Hey, that's not your problem. You can't help everybody ain't on your level. That's how you know you different. And then those that are not on your level and trying to make it your problem, that's how you know who you need to stay away from. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, I had to catch up on the comments. Because I was going off and I ain't even see all that. But thank y'all for who had my back. And y'all better go find y'all. Because like I said, if you want to check me, boo. You want to check my certifications, check me. I'm on the international, check that, International Board of Ministry. University of Sedona, Arizona. Clock that, check that for reference. Yeah, I don't say and do things out of order. I don't do things that I'm not certified to do. I got the credentials to back up my work. So the same energy you bring to me about what I do, you need to bring that to them false prophets that ain't even went to school or open up a damn book from the first jump to see what the fuck they got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Check them, clock them, run back what they doing. Don't check the official back, because you can check me. Yeah, I ain't on the national board, but international. Yeah. Anyway, your access has been granted to your vault. The vault that people have been trying to break into, that people have been trying to oh, thank you, babies. Thank you. Y'all light up the lights now. Y'all light up the chat. Y'all going on here and show you get some love and stuff like that. And send some gifts. I like some gifts now. I like gifts. But anyway, this very vault that these people have been trying to illegally access, steal from you, drain from you. Yeah, now you finna have it's finna be DNA access only. You feel what I'm saying? Like fingerprint, it's eye, retina scan, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, Amy, for my flower, baby. Thank you. But yeah, you're the only one that's finna have access. The same way the powers that be kidnap and take certain what you call, let me see, I want to say it being politically correct so I won't get flagged. How they take certain indigenous people and try to drain them of the very things that is needed to activate the relics that they have stolen and hidden in their motherfucking compounds and vaults and shit. The shit that they stole from the divine beings that they can't access or can't even use because they don't have the DEA to activate it for it to work. Yeah, the ones who stealing our organs and stealing what's within our skin and putting it within them so that they can access what they have stolen and wonder why that shit ain't working. They're going to have to return that shit because, again, they're the ones who are being ripped from their position, if that makes sense. They're the ones who are being put into a position where they are going to be enslaved to the work that they have done all their life. But the enslavement part of it is they're going to have to do it in a way that go against their own beliefs. So they finna be your foot soldiers, your dude boys. The position they put you in and try to make you play is what they finna play in your life. They finna be the ones out there sweeping your driveway, cleaning your gutters, taking your trash out, doing all the shit you don't want to do. They finna be the help. They try to make you the help. They try to demean you. They try to put you on levels in which you was never even supposed to see. They try to deprive you of the very things that you needed to access your spiritual gifts at particular milestone points that they made you miss. Yeah, they're going to pay the price for that. Just know that. They're going to pay the freaking shit. So don't think that these people getting off. They finna get off. They finna get the fuck off your fucking bus. You heard me. I don't even know how to say it, but I'm going to just say it. And I'm going to try to clean it up the best I can as it come out my mouth. The ride stops here. It stops now. You're going to be able to evolve. You're going to be able to prosper. You're going to be able to conquer all things through the Most High who strengthens you. The very things they tried to strip and rip you from is what they're being stripped and ripped from their access. It is like all these people are going to be in the land of the lost, the land of the forgotten, the in-between state, entrapment. The very things that they try to do unto you is happening to them, but they're making such a big fuss about the shit because they feel like it's unjustified. They feel like that because they didn't agree with what God did. And if they show God through their quote unquote work and devotion that you was unworthy, that God would change his mind and see fit to implement what the fuck that they was doing, or see fit to allow them to destroy you because they didn't choose you. It don't work like that. You see how backwards that shit sound? That's how backwards these people think. They hustle backwards, they think backwards, they do backwards ass bullshit. Half of these motherfuckers is walking backwards and don't even freaking don't even know that they walking fucking backwards. You feel what I'm saying? They feel like everybody else going in the wrong direction and they going in the right direction, and they the ones who fucking hustling backwards. You feel me? And all this reverse thought, the reverse thinking shit, everybody thinking, trying to make you think that you wrong when they wrong because they don't want you to know that you was spot on for calling them out for what they was doing. You knew, they knew too, but they didn't want to let you know that they knew that you knew what the fuck they was doing. They just wanted to fuck you up and do something real quick to cause some type of commotion to distract you so that you would think that it came from over here and over there and over there and over there. And it's the very motherfuckers who smiling and grinning in your face. It's like, I just heard this. Somebody just went through this. The very family members that smiling and grinning in your face is the very ones who cause the current demise that you are experiencing, the current downfall that you're experiencing, the current chaos that's going on in your life is the very people. It was done by the very people who are trying to comfort you in your time of need, per se. They did this to you. They just had other people do it for them so that you wouldn't look at them as the ones who did it to you. That's the inconspicuous energy that they're trying to move in at this point, because they feel like if they do it that way, they will avoid karma that way. They feel like the karma will only go to the person who actually committed the action. No, the karma gonna go to everybody who was involved, whether you was mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever your involvement is on whatever level. When it comes to attacking a divine being, a chosen one, a child of God, your ass is going down. I don't give a damn what nobody told you. You're going down, you're gonna pay the price. Whether you was the mastermind who conjured up the damn plan to begin with, or you was the one to actually execute the shit. It don't matter. You're going the fuck down. And that's what's happening. Your spiritual evolvement, your spiritual elevation, ascension, your hard work that you put in is now paying off. And it may not look like it's paying off because you see all this drama and shit going on around you. But again, you have this goddess that will come in and that's going to assist you in the midst of all of this. You feel what I'm saying? She coming in to protect you and let you know that this was not for you. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. God is giving you a front row seat to see the downfall of, thank you, baby, for my floating heart. Thank you. God is in a position to see these people fall. Because for some of y'all, if you only knew the intent, the energy, and the intensity behind the intent and the energy that was put into taking you down, bae, I promise you, y'all be outside like them people from back in the day on Shrek with the damn pitchforks and the damn torches and shit, ready to damn tie some shit up. I'm telling you, that's how far it's gonna go. It's gonna make you go into a primitive fighting style to where you just gonna want to devour their ass on some damn Neanderthal shit. You feel what I'm saying? Back when the Nephilim and shit was devouring humanity and just picking motherfuckers up and ripping them in half and eating one side and eating the other side. That's how you're going to feel when it comes to wanting to destroy these people. When you find out the intensity, the intent, and who actually did what, because that's what's being exposed unto you. That's why these people are scrambling. That's why these people are mad. That's why they don't want you to know what the fuck going on, why they keep constantly trying to distract you, because they don't want you to figure out who was the real culprit. They want you to keep thinking that it was the ones who you found out who actually implemented the plan, but it ain't the ones who actually implemented the plan. It's the ones who was behind the plan. See, that's what I be telling people. Ask questions before you agree to do some shit. Ask the people who is trying to set you up on this mission to have you go out here and go against people in this manner. Ask them why they won't do it themselves. Why you can't do it? You so big, you so bad, you the boss. Why you can't do it? Think about that. When a person has to get a gang of people to gang up on you and do things to you and they can't do it themselves, you have to understand you are powerful. You are outside of their scope of support. They can't handle you. They can't sun you. They can't drag you around by your coochie hairs and shit like that. They can't dog your ass like they saying out their mouth. What's coming out their mouth is not matching their actions, because if they was like that, most people who like that do their dirt on their own. If you go back to Power with Ghost and Tommy, when Ghost and or Tommy did their dirt, 9 times out of 10, it was either them two together or it would be levels. You would see a shift as to who was coming in and out the plan and how they was coming in and out the plan. But at the end of the day, when something had to be executed, it was a one-man thing. You feel what I'm saying? They would send the security coming in, clear way, make way for them to come in and go right to the point, eliminate that shit and get the fuck out. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to do your dirt. You do your dirt on your lonesome, but see, they can't do their dirt on their lonesome because they ain't powerful enough. They're not strong enough. They just go off of this pump faking energy, in the sense of trying to pump a person up to believe that they are something that they're not. Their bark is bigger than their bite. Some of these motherfuckers ain't even got no teeth in their mouth. They in here with the false ass dentures and shit. If they was to bite you, their teeth would get stuck in your ass. That's why they be sending other motherfuckers to do their dirt, because they know they are not fully equipped to do what the fuck they trying to do. Period. Dot the fucking in. Yeah. Tap the fuck in. Tap the fuck in. It's like, and then what I got with this no fucks to give, I got no fuck individuals allowed, and I actually got no fuck ninjas allowed. And what I got from that is your ass is so elevated, your ass is so tapped in, you are so evolved to the point where you can't even fuck with a fuck ass individual. You can't. Even if you set that shit up, you meet up, it's always gonna to ruin the moment. It's always gonna be something to stop it. It's always gonna be some type of interference. God gonna run interference every motherfucking time. That's how serious God is. He's like, you made this promise unto me, and I'm gonna hold you to your standard. It's like y'all was so serious, excuse me, with saying, God, I commit to thee. I commit to myself. I commit to you. I don't want to repeat this cycle again. God, okay, God said, I'm gonna make sure. And God is saying he's gonna make sure that you don't, in the sense of he's gonna hold you to the standard in which you are trying to hold yourself onto. We not perfect now. And sometimes your flesh overtakes your common sense. And this particular situation, when you are trying to continue to fuck with fuck ass individuals, you're going to notice every time you try to go around that fuck ass individual or make plans with that fuck ass individual, or even if you do get to the point where y'all link up and shit, it's going to be a short-lived link up. It's going to be to the point where when you link up with this person, you can be like, damn, bro, every time we get together, we can't never got gonna do what we came together to do. It's always some shit going on when I get around you and shit like that. Pay attention to that shit. Pay attention to the distraction. Pay attention to how whatever plans you had with this person was interrupted. Pay attention to all that shit. How and why your plans with this fuck ass individual was interrupted. And 9 times out of 10, you know who the fuck ass individual is. It ain't like you don't know who the fuck is and ain't a fuck ass individual. It's just you're having a hard time detaching because you're gonna be lonely. You don't want to be the only person in your world. I get it. But at this point in time, you have to be. You can't have nobody around you throughout this elevation, because if anybody outside you see what God is finna give unto you, baby, they're gonna try to do you something now. I'm trying to tell you, God is trying to keep you safe. We got Hathor. Yeah, see, you finna do what you love. Yeah, you finna do what you love. With this access granted to your own inheritance, to your own overflow, to your own abundance, when everybody's hands has been snatched back, cut the fuck off, hand, foot, and mouth, and everything has been severed from trying to, in every way, a person, I'm sorry, let me put it to you like this. Every which way, these people have been trying to tap into you, drain you, steal from you, whatever, though those ties and those connections have been severed. And they can't fuck with you no more. So in reference to that, that is another thing that's adding to the fuel that's firing their ass up as to why they can't access you. I'm telling you, this whole thing is an access issue. They're mad because they cannot access you. They're mad because they cannot get to you. They cannot get to you because they're being spiritually blocked. Now what they're doing is actually battling God and your archangels when they're trying to go around the protection barrier, when they're trying to hack your your security system to override, to give them access, and they can't do that anymore. They can't do that anymore. They can't override shit because you're not the same individual anymore on no level. You have evolved fully. Like I said, your evolvement is they can't comprehend that shit. So because they can't comprehend it, they want to downplay it or say that it ain't so, saying that you're making it up. That's where that you crazy, you have mental issues shit coming from, because they can't comprehend your evolvement. They can't comprehend how the fuck you made it through all that they have done, because like I said, the intent and the intensity and the shit that they thought up to do to take you out, baby, please. But because you are a healer, you are a healer. They couldn't do anything to you. It's like you came out with that, with being able to transmute energy. You feel what I'm saying? You are truth. You are justice. You are walking karma to these people. And they came to you, and that's how they got you back in the past. I just got this. For some of y'all, these people were able to attach to you through manipulating you through your gifts, meaning coming to you, saying that they need this help, they need that, they need this, in order to break you down, to get you in a spiritual vulnerable situation to where you would allow them in, or you will tap into them, or put yourself in some type of spiritually compromising situation to where they were able to access your energy and you're thinking that you're doing spiritual work, you're thinking that you're healing these people, but they know what they're doing. They weren't coming for no spiritual healing. They were coming for a way to access you spiritually. So for some of them, they got the bright idea to give you permission to tap into their energy. And it was like once they allowed you in their energy, they had access to your energy. And that's when that flip flop, wham bam, thank you, ma'am shit took off. Yeah, see, light worker, driven by a deep desire to serve those in need. That's what they took advantage of. Your desire to serve those in need. But that's where Isis is coming in. She's seeing that, and she's seeing the advantage they were trying to take over of you, the disadvantage they were trying to, the disadvantage they were trying to impose upon you, and the advantage they were trying to take from you, and the advantage they were trying to take of you. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Yeah, game on. Yeah, see, this level up is you're elevating to goddess status. I'm just gonna say that. You're coming out of this queen mode. I am she, I am he, and you're actually getting ready to take your divine position, your godly position. Yeah, you're spiritually elevating to where your godly position is evolving as well. So you went from a little God with a little G to evolving to a big God with a big G. Yeah, because I'm telling you, you have a whole freaking. I have my other phone right here. That's why I did that. I'm sorry, but you have a whole cosmic sector that you are protecting. Like I'm telling you, you are an intergalactical being. You protect people in the cosmos. It's like you have a sector within the cosmos that you are solely responsible for. You are the end all be all in that particular sector. You have it under your divine control, protection, and all of that. God did that for you. God put you in that position because he knew you could handle it. But it was some type of evolvement that you need to, where God could give you access to more. You feel what I'm saying? So that was this is the main reason behind your reincarnation. But in the process, it's like God, you know that these people are gonna try you like that. Or maybe in a sense of you did, but your soft heartedness, your willingness to give people access to you because you want them to feel you, to know that it's real. Yeah, people want to feel you to know that it's real, but the way they're feeling you out to figure you out, to figure out how they can destroy you and take from you the very things that you're willing to give for free. But see, they don't want you to have the control or to be the one who's launching out your energy. They want to rip it from you, embody it, and then weaponize it against other people and make people pay for what God has given to you freely. And God has given you free will to give out to those in need. So that's why God is saying you need to reevaluate how and why you give people access to you. It's not being mean. You may feel like it's being mean, but it's not being mean. It's being cautious and it's being careful, and it's keeping your antennas up. Because Satan was God's right hand man. So don't ever get it misconstrued that these entities don't know the word. They know the word, but they weaponize it. They try to implement it through logic, implement it through entrapment, implement it in a fairy tale, delusional ass way to have you believing some shit that made absolutely no sense. But because it sounds so good and it feels so good going through your ears and processing through your brain, that you would rather accept and believe a lie before you accept and believe the truth, because the truth is a hard pill to swallow. The truth ain't always easy. The truth don't always make you feel good. Yeah, honey, you seen that Super Genie? Yeah. Yeah. These motherfuckers trying to play with me. And I'm just like, baby, go find you something safe to do. This ain't the playground. I ain't got no shoes to get dirty with your ass. They gon' head. Now I got my goddamn stompers on. I got my stompers on today. I don't want to have to stomp nobody out. I people, like I said again, they can't comprehend you. They can't understand you. And I believe that resonates with me with this particular reading and clearly how people been trying to come for me because what I'm saying is real. And again, like I just said, motherfuckers would rather believe a lie over the truth because it's easier to digest. But we ain't here for that easy to digest shit. You better take your vitamins and get your goddamn IBS taken care of, get your stomach and shit taken care of so you can digest the truth instead of a lie. Because you fucking around over here, you're going to be on puree. You're gonna be drinking smoothies all for the rest of your life, smoothies and damn what you call juicing and shit, because you can't eat no solid food around here. You can't eat the meat and spit the bones out over here because it's too much, it's too heavy for you. But we have Archangel Gabriel. It's like to those who try to entrap you, the Archangel Gabriel came in to let it know, like, hey, you turn this motherfucker loose, turn God's chosen one loose, get your hands off this child because if you keep fucking playing with this child, you're gonna cause the demise of a lot of people around you. Yeah, Ganesha, beginnings, wisdom, luck, obstacles are being removed, and you are being pulled towards a higher spiritual goal. I'm trying to tell you. These people are trying to intervene in divine work. And God's not going to play about that because they're ultimately battling God, trying to battle you. So understand that and know that. Don't let these people piss you off and make you think that you crazy and something wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong with these people. Yeah. Now you're trying to find your soul tribe. It's like you're trying to find your people. After this rebirth and shit, you like, where my people at? Yeah. Because again, everything you once knew, that shit is over with. That shit is over with. Those people are gone. Yeah. You got this emperor coming in here that you're getting ready to have this star seed with, his divine being with. Yeah. Because you are a truly chosen individual. I just said this yesterday that you have been chosen to give birth to the ancestors that have perished in your bloodline. There hasn't been a purified womb that was able to take on this task in your bloodline because everyone before you, one way or another, ended up choosing taking the easy way out, and it kind of clipped the connection. It was like a particular thing, a wrong turn that they took that put these people before you, in situations to where they couldn't give birth to the bloodline. The ancestors weren't able to come back and restore through them because they knew that they would be used as spiritual sources to provide resources and connections and shit. They basically would have been used as an energy hub. They'd have been drained of their divine energy by the family around them. And see, with you, your home environment, your connection with the Most High, they can be born into you. They can be born from you and from your bloodline because you are not implementing that in your household with your children. And like I said, your children, your grandkids, and so forth are going to be reincarnated ancestors. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, you are implementing the Lord's way in your house. You are truly walking by faith and not by sight. See, these people are walking by indoctrinated faith. You feel what I'm saying? And the sight of the flesh. They're looking through the wrong eyes. They're believing in the wrong way. They're believing in the Most High in reference to a covering for they backslide and backbiting that they're doing. But it's how, as far as how they walking it and how they talking it and how they living it, completely out of alignment. Completely out of alignment. Completely going against the word of the Most High. That's why everything that comes and goes between from these people is very short lived. They can't hold on to nothing. They keep it. They call it keeping up with the Joneses, but it ain't keeping up with the Joneses. Is like who is this? Yeah, who is this? Jay. Yeah, Jay. You absolutely right about that. It's the magic returning unto the sender, because it was never meant to attach to you, to bring harm unto you, to do anything unto you. So what goes up must come down, and again, energy must return to where it came from. So because it could not make it to where it was sent off to, it has to return back from. It has to return to the sender. And that's where they keep wanting to now implement and say, oh, you this, oh, you that, you a witch, you a warlock, you're sending out dark magic, black magic, this and that. And then you saying to yourself, cast a spell before my life. I ain't never did no mess like this in my life. So what are you talking about? It ain't you, it's them. They just don't recognize their magic returning unto them. So therefore they got to place blame somewhere. And why would they choose you? Because they the ones who send it to you. That's the type of comprehension the Most High wants you to have when you're seeing this type of destruction take place amongst people who you reverenced and had respect and love for at a particular time. It don't necessarily have to be relation by blood, but any type of relationship you have with anyone who freaking backstab and betrays you on any level, that's where this shit is coming from. Jay, I just reread your message. No, baby, we ain't doing none of that. This ain't none of that. This ain't none of that, baby. I think you're in the wrong type of reading. This ain't none of that. We ain't doing none of that. We got Newts, the goddess of the sky, protector of the dead, rejuvenated. See, they did not want you to have guidance in the underworld. They wanted to take you out and send you to the underworld with no guidance, no help, no trinkets, no nothing to help you through the underworld to get to where you needed to go. But see, you already got goddesses ready for you. You feel what I'm saying? They're ready for you. And it's like Newt is coming here to help bring you back to life after this death that you had. She is helping you get to. She's helping regenerate you from your spiritual death that you just had. I'm sorry. For some of y'all just had a spiritual death, meaning an egotistical death or a complete spiritual reset to where the spiritual... Your spiritual embodiment that you had, it was so distorted that God had to completely shut that down and hit the reset button and restart you up, reboot you up spiritually. And with that spiritual reboot came higher codes, upgrades, and things like that. So again, that's why your comeback is so shell shocking, and it has people, their souls shaking in fear of what you gonna do once you truly step into your power, because they think you're gonna do unto them as they have done unto you, and that's not what this is all about. That's not what you're gonna do at all. All right, y'all. I'm sorry, my baby came in. Had to talk to my baby for just a second. I'm getting ready to go to the store, and everybody gathering themselves because they're trying to get their snacks for the snow come in. But yeah, baby, your level up is making these people sick. Your clairvoyancy, your prophet, your prophesying on a different level is reaching people on a level that's indifferent. Like when you first started out prophesying, you may have reached people on this level. Now you have evolved, and now you reaching people on this level. Your frequency, the higher you're vibing, the stronger your gifts are, and the intensity behind how that shit hitting, people are going to start receiving you in a different way. You're going to see people start respecting you in a, I'm just going to say, in a more prestigious way. Not to say that you are better than other people, but you are. And you're going to be respected as such. It's not going to be such a general respect. It's not going to be such a general categorization. They're not going to be able to categorize you amongst the general anymore. They're going to have to put you where you belong, in your own special category. And that's what they don't want. That's what they don't want. Yep, they don't want to have to put disrespect on your motherfucking name. I mean, I don't know, baby. All I do know is I'm just gonna keep my comment to myself. Okay, spiritual bath. Yeah, some of y'all are needing to take a spiritual bath after this whole evolution process. It took a lot out of you. You feel drained. You want to sleep all the time. You just don't want to get out of bed. Some of you guys need to go soak in some hot water, because it's like the energy is right. It's surface level, but it's like right underneath your skin. You have this dull aching under your skin. It's like, it's not quite pain, but it's a dull ache of something that needs to be released. Like, it's like you have an underlying pressure point right up underneath your skin. And in order to relieve that pressure, you need to soak. You need to open up your pores so that pressure, that spiritual pressure, can release itself. That's what I just heard. That's the point of the spiritual bath. You need to release this spiritual pressure that's built up within you through these trials and tribulations that you just experienced. You need to release that. You were in survival mode. Now you're getting ready to start living. So you need to release that survival mode energy. Out with the old, in with the new. That's the point of this spiritual bath. Energetic release. Energetic evolution. You're now going to be marching to a new beat, but to your own drum. But it's going to be a new beat. And you can't have that old energy in there, because you're going to be off beat. You ain't going to be able to catch the beat, the new beat that's being beat on this drum. So you need to take this spiritual bath to release that old energy and welcome in the new, so you can catch the beat. Yeah, segment. See, yeah, it's like you're coming out of this warrior mode. You're evolving from this wounded warrior to a straight out warrior. Like, this spiritual bath is going to clean the wounds that you endured and received through this current spiritual battle that you just had with these people. Like, when I say you slayed some major demons, you slayed the fuck out these bitches. Like, I'm hearing you say, I slay, I don't play. I don't play with demons. I slay them mother suckers. This ain't no playground over here. I know that's the fuck right. Shit. Some of y'all need to rest. Some of y'all need to rest. Y'all need to rest. Y'all, I understand why y'all tired. I see it now. Your spirit's tired. Your spirit is tired. Your spirit needs 24, 48 hours. Some of y'all maybe 72 hours of rest. But you must cleanse your energy in order to get that soul level rest. Yeah, because you the high priestess. Baby, you the end all be all. Look, she's beautiful. Look at her. Look at her. That's what God's trying to have you sitting. That's how God's trying to have you sitting. That's how you gonna be sitting. This is where you finna be. This is the position that you finna hold. This is what they stole from you. This is how they didn't want you to be perceived. This is how they didn't want you to be looked at like this. They didn't want you to take this particular position, because they would be seen as the help. It's like them drama stories that come down your TikTok timeline where the real help, you can't tell who is the help and who is the actual person of importance. That's the energy. You feel what I'm saying? But now Ain't no more hiding behind it. Ain't no more of that particular modesty. It's like you letting people know who you are. You not playing with these people like, oh, I'm not finna hide and let other people take my shine, steal my shine, and play my position better than me, or just try to play my position and downplay me to be something that I'm not. Like, bitch, let me show you what level you really on, because we not the same. We different. I'm not you and you're not me. Hi, Levi. How you doing, baby? You can't do me better than me, and I'm not finna allow you to play in my face like that. I'm not finna allow you to try to and thank you so much, Unbothered Empress. Thank you, baby, for your comments and stuff. I see both of y'all down there. But I'm not finna allow you to play in my face. You feel what I'm saying? You not about to sit up in here and try to lie and manipulate to everybody and they trying to play you like you the copycat. When you the originator, God broke the mold when he made you. They trying to steal your blueprint. They trying to steal your motion. They trying to be you. So they try to be up your ass to the sense to where they could try to, that's why they try to figure you out, because they want to do it before you so that you can look like the copycat, so that they could try to make their lies be perceived as the truth, when the truth really standing there in front of these people's face, but they don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to believe it. That's the energy that you finna stop. And it ain't gonna take all that hard work. It ain't gonna take too many tries and times to get that point across. It's gonna be a one and done type of shit, because again, you've already been on this fool's journey. It's over with. You see that fool's journey shit is over with. You done played that part, baby. Now you finna come out. You finna pop out on their motherfucking ass. Like, yeah, bitch, you thought shit was sweet around this hoe. I was just playing the fool hoe, but I'm finna show you who I am. I'm finna show you who I am. And this is why you have all these archangels behind you. You are a freaking demigod. You are a demigod. You are being elevated to this demigod status. That's what I'm saying. What they did to prophets that came before you, they won't even be able to do that to you. And these powers that be, these demonic forces that's consuming the world now, they won't even be able to take a breath around you. They won't even be able to look in your face. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to. Thank you, baby, for your subscription. Thank you. Welcome to the family. Welcome. Yes, honey, that's what I like to see. But yeah, it's like Archangel Camuel, he letting these people know, hey, baby, you in the presence of a God, you better act right before you get going around this hoe. You feel me? That's what he just said. You better act right before you get going on this hoe. You finna get laid down and you finna stay down that bitch. You feel me? These people better go on finding something safe to do, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Because you focused. You're focused. This God energy, this goddess energy that you're invoking, that you are evolving into, that's consuming you, that's changing you on a DNA level, on a cellular level. You see your body changing, your skin changing, your hair changing, your teeth changing, your eyes changing. It's just like you went to sleep one morning and you woke up like your body was dipped in the fountain of youth. Because you are stepping into your demigod energy, and that energy comes with a lot of perks. So all that body magic, that beauty magic, that hair magic, all that shit there, all that magic that they sent unto you, them people finna look down bad. I told y'all they wanted you out here looking like Kendrick Lamar on the motherfucking wire. That's how they finna be looking. But times 10. Times 10. They're gonna be like them streetwalkers we see jicking and jiving in the motherfucking streets and shit, dropping the pants in the middle of the road, dancing and all that shit there, cooning and jigabooing on the side of the fucking road, because they tried to project that energy onto you. They wanted people to believe you was this and believe you was that. And now who the one walking around with that egg on their face? Them. Yeah, know that. I won't be hanging around them buffoons and shit like that everywhere. If I see you cooning and jigabooing, bitch, you gonna be like, damn, where Shawty go? The fuck on? No, ma'am. Go ahead. Cause see, look, you are an empress. And you got to treat yourself as such. You ain't no motherfucking McDonald's hamburger, bitch. You a tomahawk steak. Shit, bitch. Mm-mm. You is something that's not easily accessible. Yeah, he a jiggable. Sure is. That's what it is. But you see, you a curse breaker. That's why they were so intimidated by you. Because you could do something that the fuck they can't. They wake up and put that shit on. You wake up, you like what's the name said, you wake up like that. It's within you. You ain't got to put that shit on. You get it. You have an everlasting subscription than being a real motherfucker. They subscription, they got to pay by the month for that shit. Now, how wonderful is that? You waking up every day, just wake up. Thank you, God, for waking me up as a real motherfucker on this good old day. Thank you. You feel me? Not you got to wake up, gas up, geek up, and all that other motherfucker shit to walk out the door and be like, yeah, I'm that motherfucker when you on 10,000 motherfucking drugs. Okay, so again, block the channel, bitch. Nobody invited you over here. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know why motherfuckers want to play with me today. I don't know why people want to insult me. I don't know why people want to act like this is a robot, this is something fake or whatever. Again, these hurt dogs that's hollering up in my motherfucking chat today is the very motherfucking people that we talking about, and they mad. Now you want to show your face. You want to rear your motherfucking ugly ass face and shit because you mad because the motherfucker exposing your ass. Well, bitch, stop fucking searching and looking for some shit and because you don't know what you gonna motherfucking find. Don't nobody care about that nasty ass. They mad because we talking about their ass, ugly asshole. I'm protected. I'm protected and highly favored. Being like that since I was 7 years old when I woke up to my gifts. Yeah, been tapped in, ho. Been tapped in for over 20 years. You can't do nothing with me. I know a bitch that's stressed. Waking up stressed. Cause a bitch can't fuck with me. I'm gonna tag that song onto my shit. I'm telling you, look. I'm telling you now, these bitches is pressed and stressed. Who's it? Oh, look. And speaking of it, look what my net snakes in the grass. Keep your grass cut. Yeah, that's why they block the fuck out your motherfucking life. Don't have no access. Yeah. The gremlins is mad because I'm setting the bar. I'm setting the bar for 2026 moving forward. You're not going to keep coming in, marking and mocking up our craft. See, they done turned this shit into a demonic ass playground where people ain't doing nothing but talking about this karmic, low vibrational, undivine bullshit. And this ain't what this divination stuff is all about. It's about saving your soul, elevating your soul to where when you pass on, you can be elevated up there in the high heavens. You feel what I'm saying? We just living in this world, but not of it. The ones that's living of this world is the ones who's mad because they can't go where we going. They fighting a battle that's already been won. They can't be us. They can't do us. They couldn't even put the shoes on that we put on, much less strap them bitches up to do the work because they weak. They weak. Weak assholes keep coming in here and trying to look. That's how I know I'm that pressure. I don't even really get mad, but I just like to give them what the fuck they came for. You want your little 5 seconds of fame? Come on and get it, ho. Don't make me pick up one of these debts and start. That's what I'm gonna do. When I get back up on here, when I leave, the next time, the first time a person jump in my chat, popping that shit, I'm gonna grab one of these motherfucking debts over here and I'm gonna read your ass to filth. Because I believe that's what they're looking for. Because I done gave up their plan. They done been had and shit. And so they like, oh, how the fuck, you want to know how I know? Okay, let me tell you a little bit more then. Since you want to say something, let me pinpoint your position that you playing in this whole shit. I bet you won't never click on another tarot reading again. Yeah, baby, that's right. Who is that? Rome? Yeah, Mr. Rome. I can't say Romelton. Yeah, you right about that. The port is closed. The ass can't enter back in that motherfucker. So what they gonna do? Try to beat the bitch down? They're like sitting in the house drinking your morning coffee, and you living in impenetrable, you living in Fort Knox, and you see them five crackheads trying to beat the door down with a bat. Everybody out there with a bat, and you know your shit impenetrable, and you just sitting there drinking your coffee like, look at the riffraff this morning. Security, we have a couple flies on the door. Please go swat them. Yeah, type shit. Look at you, Romeo. Look at you. Look at the car that came out. I was just talking to you. Look at the car that came out here. Look at that. Portal of Ascension. You better look. Thank you, baby. Look at that. Y'all, my divine beings is in the place to be. Thank you. Look at that. They mad because they can't go where you going. There's no access. Yeah, I love this group, whoever this group of people that's up in here today. I love y'all now. I love y'all. Y'all better come back up in here. I'll be back up on here in about another hour or so. So come on back in about 1 o'clock, or make sure you got your notifications turned on, because I might come in before that. But I want y'all to be friends and honey, because I love y'all. Y'all come on in here and y'all gather these people on up that's talking shit and y'all interact. I like it. I like it. I love y'all now. Y'all come on back now, because I'll be back real soon. I'm going to give y'all these last little, 10 cards I got in here. And I'm going to go on because I got to go before this snow come. But, yeah, you have evolved into this unmovable, unshakable, unbreakable position. You feel what I'm saying? They can't fuck with you. Yeah, but set protection. See, this baby that you getting ready to have, because I said this earlier too, somebody finna have a baby. This baby is going to be the first ancestor that you're going to give birth to. Now, if you had previous children, I just heard your previous children have their own set of particular skills. Just like you were chosen, your children were chosen as well. So you did give birth to demigods. But this next baby that you finna have is like the demigods that you gave birth to before this baby here is their protection. They were sent to be a part of your security. They're going to protect and keep you secure, and protect and keep this ancestor that you finna give birth to secure. I heard it's going to be a female ancestor. You're getting ready to have a daughter. Some of you guys, the ones that I'm speaking to are the ones that have sons. Whoever has multiple sons, all boys, no girls just yet, this girl is going to be an angelic being, a true divine being, an ancestor. So, yeah. Baby, they said the snow ain't going to start here till about 4 o'clock, and I'm in North Carolina, so I ain't that far from you. But I got to go to the store. I got to go get my snack, my coffee, my milk chocolate. You know what I'm saying? I got to get it. Can't be in here without no goddamn chocolate and no goddamn. And look, this is there. I got to get me a coffee maker. My damn coffee maker done fell short. I'm finna go right to the families of the dollars, baby. Because I'm finna give me a little coffee pot. I was going to order me a damn Keurig. You know, every time I get ready to start ordering shit just ain't going right. Especially with the damn snow, child. Shit ain't going to be delivered. And I ain't finna be out there store hopping. So I'm just going to go on the Family Dollar right now until this snow go over. And then I can start back up my ordering and shit. But yes, my darlings, my loves, I appreciate y'all with these comments. Y'all go ahead on and get the lights up now. Get the lights up. We ain't got about 5-10 more minutes now. Get the lights up for me now. Get the lights up. So when I come back on, come on back to you and get some new people on here. Yes, honey, the families of the dollar. Make you wanna holla. Yes. Yeah, I think that's what I might do, but I ain't gonna drive to Walmart today now. I ain't gonna drive to Walmart today. Yeah, we got to have a coffee now. I got that Cuban coffee, the one that come in the yellow can. Yeah, that right there. You got to have a strong gut to drink that, cause baby, you can't drink that and run out the door if you ain't used to drinking no coffee, baby. You can't drink that. Stay in the house. I'm telling you. I love you too, Amy. Thank you, baby. Now, y'all, when I go to the store, y'all go to the store now, or y'all going to gather y'all stats for the next round, because I done got some decks out. I think I'm going to switch out what I got here already, because I done gave out messages from this already. So I'm going to see what decks I'll bring back up here and see what else we get into today. Okay, baby? All right. But let me get on these last couple cards out here, because I got to jump in the shower and get out of here, child. Keep talking. you're gonna have an overflow coming into your, be able to take care of all the children you got. You ain't be able to, if you have not been put in the position. Yeah, girl, you got it. Unbothered empress. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's my coffee right there, girl. But if y'all have not been in a position lately to where you have been able to take care of your children up to your standards, you're now getting ready to be put in it. It's like if you feel like you fell off as a parent, where you started off parenting and caring for your children in a particular shape, form, or fashion, but you've noticed over the last couple of years your positioning, your footing when it comes to your abundance and your foundation, you haven't been able to do like you were in the past, not because of the age or inflation, none of that. It's just you haven't been put in the positions to make the money that you used to make, to do the things you used to do. That shit is finna change. You feel what I'm saying? That's finna change. Cause see, look, you finna be centered. I keep putting it down there. Y'all ain't down there. Y'all up here. But you finna be centered. You feel what I'm saying? This is newfound energy. You feel what I'm saying? It was like you went from being the wild child, the wild free spirit, the stallion, whatever they call them, wild horses, stallions, or whatever the fuck, to this centered, in control, balanced, divine being. You feel what I'm saying? So you see how the energy's changed? That's how it's changing within you. And it's going to also be seen in the sense of how you handle your finances. Not to say that you was like balling out like Future and shit, Wild Out Magic. I don't know why I just heard that song, but y'all want wilding out. But you feel me? It was motherfuckers that was hating on how you were doing, what you were doing, and how you were taking care of your kids. I'm hearing the environment in which you grew up in, people put their wants and needs before their children. You've seen a lot of people living their life and not taking care of their kids. Their kids looking like they just came out the nearest shelter, but they look like they just came off the damn rack out of Nordstrom or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? And you never did that. If anything, you would be the one that looked like they just came out the nearest fucking shelter or the Walmart rack or City Trans, Rainbow or something, and your kids look like they just came out of Nordstrom. And then they want to argue and debate and debate with you as to why your children looking better than you. It's like, bitch, that's the point. They supposed to be better than me, not me be better than them. I'm supposed to be better than them in the sense to where I could provide to them to put them in the position to be better than me. You got life messed up. That's why we saying everybody don't need to be laying down making children, because their mindset ain't for that. People be having children for the benefit of them, to secure their livelihood, because they know they can't go out here and secure it any other way. So they secure it and live their life through their children. And then because they had to struggle for 18 years and go back and forth through, human services and all that shit to get support to take care of their kids. Now when the kids get grown and take care of themselves and that support is cut off, then they turn to the children and say, here, take care of me now. I went through all this, get through all these services to take care of you. Now you need to do that for me. No, bitch. At the same time you was going to get them services to take care of them motherfucking children, you should have been putting yourself and creating opportunities and to create steady income for you, because that day is going to come when them children gonna be gone and grown and on their motherfucking own. And how dare you overtake their motherfucking life and put that weight and pressure on them to take care of you? They didn't ask you to be here. You chose to lay down and make them damn churn for beneficial reasons. And now your benefit done ran out. So benefit yourself. Get up off them churn back. Get up out them churn face. Leave them churn alone. Let them churn be church. Let them have their own life and live their life uninterrupted and unbothered by you. Somebody little ragged ass baby mama up in here. Get your ragged ass up out of here. I don't know why I just picked up on that energy, but get your non-parenting ass the fuck on and leave them churn alone. Take care of them children, put them children where best be beneficial for they for them. Whether it's the mama, the granddaddy, the damn daddy, whoever you trying to hold back from taking this child away from you, that's gonna cut off your external resources, you're wrong. Put them somewhere where somebody got the resources already to take care of them children, and you go figure out how you can put yourself in the position to do that as well. It's like people be blocking their support that they have for the children because the support is just for the children. Okay, that's all the fuck you need. If you call yourself out here, made a mistake and had a child before you weren't ready, but you got people that's willing to step in and take up over your parental duties while you put yourself in a position to where you can be the proper parent for that child, do it. Drop the ego and do it. Evolve yourself and put yourself in a position to where you could be better than the people who took your position to help you. You feel what I'm saying? These people temporarily took over your parental position to put you in a position to where you could go out here and what you need, a year or two. All right, go on out here and get the certification, go on out here and get the degree, whatever the fuck you need to start this career to where you could do what you need to do, take care of your own child. And get out this motherfucking system that ain't finna be here too much longer. Cause when your bitch just pop up one day and is going and this shit don't never come to fuck back, what you gonna do then? Exactly. I don't know who the fuck that was for. You need to get out of here. I ain't trying to fuss. Get out of here. Yeah. Protector of God's chosen one. See, Archangel Michael, big dog. You heard me. Big dog. And he's right here beside you. Yeah, Mother Gaia, you are an indigenous person to this planet. I'm not talking to no extraterrestrial. This is your home planet. This is where you are from. You are longing for home because your home has been distorted because of the extraterrestrials who have came in and tried to recreate a false ass environment that was meant for them, but to be the detriment of the indigenous people of this planet. Yeah. You here to return your home back to its natural inhabitants, its natural status. Going back to the Thor, I'm not the Thor, but going back to the damn in-game analogy that I made in the beginning of this reading with fucking Thanos. Everybody thought Thanos was wrong because he wiped out them motherfucking people out. The people that was wiped out was not a part of the chosen. The people that was left behind was the ones that was chosen. Who is this? I see feel like I'll check you out, baby, but I ain't heard you yet. But I'll check you out. But I just got that downloads. Someone's in here. Someone's in this reading with that energy up on them. I'm trying to tell you, they pick on me all the time, baby. They be like, all my kids in private school. You feel me? Everybody wear uniform every day, and I still shop at the City Trends. Hell, if Walmart got something I like, I'm gonna buy it. I don't give a damn where I'm at. TJ Maxx, Ross. I don't give a damn, I'm finna buy it. Hope. Shit, I ain't finna pay for these fucking names. Shit, for all that, I make my own clothes. You feel what I'm saying? I have my own business where I can make my own attire. I don't have to go out here and shop another day again in my life. I could just buy the material or go buy a wholesale and make my own shit. I ain't got to go in another store and check out nowhere else if I don't want to. So how dare you try to make make me feel bad because I'm wearing a Walmart dress? That's why I be saying these people is insecure and insufficient in brain cells. Because you're trying to make an issue about something that don't fucking matter. That's how you could tell the difference if you're dealing with a real one or a fake one. Because they are living in this world. They're living, they're of this world instead of in this world. That's why they got the opinions and shit that they got. You see what I'm saying? That's why they say the stupid ass shit they say out their fucking mouth because they dumb. And that's why I be saying ignorance is not fucking bliss. Ignorance is a setup, a trap. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna put you in a questionable position every fucking time. People choose to be ignorant on purpose to avoid responsibility and accountability and karma. And that shit never works. It never the fuck ass works. And last but not least, see, you have the meter, growth, nourishment of the earth, harvest, change. I just told you that. I just told you that you are bringing this environment back to its natural state. You are a part of the tribe that has been sent to destroy this artificial atmosphere that they're trying to create for us and restore the planet back to its natural atmosphere. Period. So for lack of better words, the damn leeches and the roaches and all the critters that come to kill, steal, and destroy are being eradicated. They're being shaken off because they done been here long enough. Their presence has been felt and is no longer needed and no wanted. So bitch, be gone. Be the fuck gone. Go back where you came from. You can't. We'll go find you another place to inhabit because you can't come here no more. You can't stay here no more. Because if you continue to stay here, bitch, you finna be eradicated. You're finna be eradicated. You finna cease to exist. So you might want to take your chance to get the fuck on out before you're gonna be somewhere you don't want to be, down there in purgatory and shit. They finna come up out of the center, the core of this motherfucking earth. I'm telling you, the earth is cleansing itself from the inside out. They finna be eradicated from the inside out. I just heard the flood waters that flooded this planet that went within, it's finna rise up. That's why they like where all this extra ass water from. It ain't because of the dams and shit. That water been sitting here. It just was blocked and reverted. So if it's been blocked and reverted for so long behind a fucking dam, explain the floods now. If the dam was the cause of the floods, we would have been flooding when the shit was first built. So make sense of the information that you're processing and repeating. The water is coming from within the earth. That's where the water resided to when the damn flood was over with. Now, like I said, the planet is being cleansed from the inside out. The waters are rising. Them bitches is flooding. That's why you seeing all these motherfucking creatures and shit coming up through the fucking water. They coming from the inside of the earth. And don't you think the motherfucker would have been ran past some shit like that if it was just floating in the damn water? How many cruise ships? They would have been stopped the cruising. They'd have been stopped the cruise ships from floating around the damn planet if it was like that. So you got to think about the information that's being given to you. Somebody is not doing their research. They're just absorbing what they're hearing on the internet and repeating that shit like it's something to say. And they looking dumb. They making a fool out of themselves. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make yourself out to be no fucking fool, because even it may be intriguing. Do your research. Make sure it's real before you go believing in some shit that sounds good. Because again, they will present the information in a way to where you would believe a lie over the truth, because the lie sounds like a truth and the truth sounds like a lie. So again, cut the shit and get on some real shit for real. Get off that make believe, fairy tale, fake ass bullshit and come on to reality. But all right, my darlings, my loves, let me go and come on back. And I will see y'all in about 2 hours. But again, like I said, put your notifications on so you won't miss me when I do come back. I don't know. I know I'm not gonna be out there though too long now. It's just about how quickly I'm gonna get out this bitch. But my darlings, my loves, I thank you all. I love you all so much. Y'all go ahead on and get y'all ass of the likes up in the chat and everything. Blow it up. We get up out of here. So that way, when I come back on, you guys will be well notified. All right. That's what gets me out. The likes, comments, shares, and the subscribes gets me out there to more people who need to hear these messages. All right. So my darlings, my loves, until next time. Peace.